I'll be around. I knew just what to say.
R&B music, it's the root. Cultural root, artistic root, heart, soul, everything. It's the bottom line.
But I know there's always a train. I know a tiny sparkle remains, and sparks turn.
Rhythm and blues were so strong that it carried me through good and bad times.
But I know you know, whenever you want me, I'll be there.
My father introduced me to it all. He was the one who told me that when you hear a record, you know it's class when it has strings in it. He loved Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole's my favorite singer too. And you always heard his violins behind his beautiful rhythm. And he said, that's when it's finished.
Whenever you call me, I'll be there. I'll be around.
I didn't gravitate to anything in life like I did to that, with the exception of my beautiful wife.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a warm welcome to Porter Carroll, Jr.
I happened to go to a very progressive school. In the majority of the country, in most of the country, you were busing black children into white neighborhoods. In my school district, it was just the opposite. They were busing white children into black neighborhoods to go to school. What does that do? It's a completely different dynamic. I was exposed to both sides of the American experience, which allowed me to dream in a different way than many of my African-American brothers and sisters around the country were. I was taken on a field trip to the New York Philharmonic, and I really didn't have much interest in it. You know, with my friends, and we're just being kids. And then just looking around, I'd never seen so much red velvet in my life. I'd been in movie theaters before, but something about this place. All these musicians, it doesn't have traditional drums and this, but it's still getting through. In a similar way, the popular music I was listening to. I know it sounds corny, but there was something that happened. I call it the wash. The symphony hit a crescendo, and it was like, whoa. Something got through to me. But it was very remote. It was almost like I found out something that I couldn't tell anybody. It wasn't quote unquote cool. But I always said I would love to find a way to take this symphonic music and this rhythm and blues music and do this. And that for me was a coup. To put rhythm and blues in a chamber music space, I don't think it's ever been done before.
Do you remember?
You're really taking the music of Europe, along with the music of Africa and America, and I'm putting it all in this melting pot. Now mind you, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I always call it upper lower class. Some would beg to differ. But a tremendous amount of resources. Black artists had trouble owning property in Manhattan and surrounding areas. This particular place that I lived allowed black folks to own property. Roy Campanella lived right around the corner from me. Cab Calloway lived right up the street. Gordon Parks, Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee lived very close. Sidney Poitier lived in a few towns over. So I had all of these highly successful African-American professionals and in the arts in particular that were looking at you, or was going to school with their children. So it set the bar pretty high, putting me in a position to really see the arts happening at the highest level. I could actually get to it. What am I going to do with that? It created this challenge of, what am I going to do? What's my contribution going to be? I said, oh my God, here's my contribution. This is what I would like to leave. It would be my interpretation of these great R&B classics. I would hope that people would say, yeah, that's unique to him. I think it speaks to us politically, it speaks to us artistically. You have the beautiful melodies. That's what I really like, is that it highlighted the melodies of these songs and the harmonies in these songs that often gets dismissed because of the beat. So it's an homage, in a sense, to R&B music by saying it's more than just the beat. By putting that in a symphonic frame, it allowed that to fly. Everyone said it has to be done again at a higher level. And I said I would do my best.
Porter, who plays percussion, he's just, he fronted the band Atlantic Starr back in the 80s. He's a lead singer unto himself and a great energy.
Porter Carroll is came up in the R&B world and another great singer.